Alright. Sorry I wasn't here earlier this week. I've sort of been, you know, busy for lack of words. Had a presentation for school, whatever. Just didn't feel like coming on here. And when I did have the time, I didn't feel like it, like I just said, and that's when I did have time, which was rare this week. Which is only like 12 minutes every night, but I'm here now, so I'm plenty of time tonight. Just wanted to talk about the game last week. Well, I'm not going to go in depth because you've all heard the routine from everyone else, but Eagles won. Thank God. I didn't predict that. I thought the Redskins were going to win, and like I said, if the Redskins played bad, the Eagles would win. And that's when we had a shot, and Redskins played bad. I still think the Redskins should have won that game, but they blew it for themselves. See, they made an equal amount of mistakes as us, but I knew we were going to make those mistakes coming in. We always make mistakes. I just wasn't expecting Redskins to one-up us, so to speak. But, you know, I'm happy that they did. And I hope we finally learn from our mistakes and keep doing good and winning. Most of you people are probably going to say, don't overlook the Dolphins. Don't overlook the Dolphins. But you know what? I'm going to overlook the Dolphins. I'm going to say, automatic win. You know why I'm going to say automatic win? Because we need this win. We need to beat the Dolphins. Okay, I'm overlooking. They don't, in my eyes, they don't stand a chance. Not because they're 0-6, just because we need to break even. We need to get 500. Because God knows we're going to get blown out the week after Miami. We're going to where? New England. Even all that aside, though, I still think we have a better team than Miami. Who doesn't? They got rid of all their good players, Chambers, Welker, like, they're trying to build a new team. But they're doing the right thing, trying to keep the lowest draft pick. If they just keep losing their games, they got the highest draft pick, which they probably wanted, because they're not making it anywhere this year. The season's blown for them, and they know that. So, you know, I hope the Eagles still come out and try their hardest, because we need to improve. Even though the secondary on Miami's not that great, nor is the offense, as we all know. I still think they're going to keep it close. Eagles have a history of having close games with sucky teams. For instance, the team I probably hate the second most in the entire league, which is the Arizona Cardinals. Because as a child, well, and a young teen, I always remember the Eagles being a good team and Cardinals utterly sucking, yet they would beat us. And that always pissed me off. I don't know how we kept losing, but we would always like break even 1-1 with them or 0-2. But like, I just couldn't understand how we could lose to the Cardinals. It was mind-boggling. It really was. So I'm actually glad that they're out of our division now, because as a child I remember being pissed pretty much that we could lose to a crappy team. So I'm not going to say we can't lose to the Dolphins. I'm just saying I'm overlooking it because we need to beat the Dolphins. And we have a better team. There is more talent on our team. We do have better things going on for us than they do, which is sad, but true. And, you know, I didn't really watch anyone's videos this week, I'm not going to lie. I've only watched a few. I watched one of Texcentric's videos where he said the Redskins-Dallas rivalry is the best rivalry in all sports. Yeah, okay, buddy. I don't know how many sports you watch. Football, which is still not the best rivalry. But, whatever. You can be in a little la-la land if you want. The truth is, there really is no best rivalry. And if there was, it would probably not be in football. Because, personally, I think rivalries in hockey are bigger, and I think rivalries in baseball are bigger. Not necessarily in basketball, because I think basketball sucks, but whatever. Like the Flyers, Sabres, or the Flyers and Devils. Definitely Flyers, Devils. That's a big rivalry. But I wouldn't say it's bigger than the Dallas Redskins. Well, I'm just giving an example of rivalry in hockey that's really big. But, like, that was a weird statement, dude. Yeah, you're having a little too much fun with that comment. But anyway, yeah, I hope we do good this week. I hope we get another win. I hope we get to 500, and I hope we can beat New England after this. Dallas, who are you playing this week? Oh, Redskins, right? Yes. Another rivalry game, right? Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Wow, I can't believe I almost slipped my mind. Thanks, TechCentric. Saved me. Yeah, on my football pool that I pay for each week, I picked Dallas. Sorry, Redskins fans. I know you guys have a shot if you play better than you did against us, which I know you can. I'm not saying you can't. You're still a good team. It's just you played like shit last week. I'm not gonna lie. Alright? Westbrook is unstoppable, though. Gotta give him that. Come on, give him that. We're not that great of a team without him. I'm not saying we're a great team anyway, but good luck, Redskins. I hope you win. Knock those bitches down. But even if you lose, thank you, Dallas, for beating the Redskins. Keeping the NFC teams' low wins percentages for the Eagles to pop right back up. I'm enjoying it. Just beat everyone else in the NFC besides the Eagles this next game we play you in. I don't even know how many weeks. 4, I think. 3, whatever. Whenever we're going to beat you. Okay? Just because I said so. And I'm God. Deal with it. Alright, shout outs to all the Eagles fans. McNabb ran, which is why why I personally originally loved him when we got him on the draft. Even though I wasn't too pissed when we drafted him. I loved him for those first couple of years where he ran. Then after he stopped running because he thought it was a black thing and he didn't want to be associated with that, like Michael Vick and all. Then he started going downhill, getting injuries, bad throwing. But he looks like he's back in his groove. But he's still making a lot of mistakes. So I'm still not on the McNabb train. I still don't like him, but he's getting better in my eyes. Alright guys, next time.